GearNetwork.com.
The following is a presentation of the Gear Radio Network.
So, Fatman.
So Sleazy.
What is it, Johnny Ace?
I heard we're going to pass Ryan around like a toy.
What?
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Is it going to be great?
I don't know. But all I know is, your arms are looking really flabby today. Even extra flabby. And I can't wait to not muscle them up for you.
Well, did you notice it as we were Eiffel Towering?
Yeah. But I call Ryan's asshole though.
Okay, well, let's find out more about that on the wrestling show. Welcome, everyone. This is Sleazy.
This is Fatman.
And welcome, everyone, to another wonderful episode. Today, we have what might possibly be the world's highest Canadian. Ryan Williams is here with us today.
I know, and I'm trying anyways. And for all the dumb nicknames that I appreciate and get, I would have also accepted the former Impact Scorecard champion.
Yeah, let's talk about that. I was tied for the lead after the pre-show.
After the third match on the card and the fourth match, including the pre-show, there was still a big tie. It was when the tag title match happened and fuckhead McGee over there had the Briscoes to lose and the Good Brothers to win. Mm-hmm. That's when he started to pull away. Because, he only won by 22 points, which is a really good match and a couple of pick'ems. But that tag title match is what started that. That was it. He was running away with it then.
As we go through the card, a lot of the winners, I did not pick right at all.
No, but you snagged all the little things.
Yep.
See, and that's the benefit of that. Your times, your aerial moves, your pieces of shit, your
pieces of shit. Oh, yeah. And are we going to talk about this now? It's a tainted fucking victory, and you know it.
When I lose and actually lose, I accept defeat. I didn't lose on the trivia, which is why I didn't accept defeat. I'm accepting this feat, but I fully understand where you're coming from.
Go.
How the fuck do you have a drop-down menu on possible unnamed attendant or unnamed superstars include Brody Lee Jr., but not Davey Richards?
Right.
Fuck you. Tainted.
Plus, was Brody Lee ever in Impact?
No.
So then it wouldn't. So it was stupid anyway.
Neither was Brody Lee Jr.
I know, but I'm just
Neither
saying.
was Arn Anderson, which was also a choice. Neither was literally every fucking member of professional wrestling history other than fucking Davey Richards. It's tainted.
Who'd you pick?
I just picked somebody at random. I didn't care because I knew
that it's not tainted.
It is tainted because I couldn't choose the person I wanted to choose, which was the correct answer. So it didn't matter who I choose.
Would you have won if you picked it right?
That's neither.
So by the way, I am now the reigning, defending WWE and Impact World Champion.
Right. Listen to this motherfucker.
I'm going to say,
yeah.
This is what happens when I actually watch the product.
I want to say something here. No, seriously, because Ryan and a little bit less, but me too, have been egging you to get on this, and you're like, "Nah, fuck that shit."
But you didn't. You're not letting me finish.
Care.
You're not letting me finish. I'm unifying the titles, but I'm also giving them up because I am done. I'm finishing out on top.
Like, fuck you are.
I'm done.
Sleazy, just let him know that if he wants to bitch out like that on the scorecards, he's not going to be the only Hall of Famer anymore.
The scorecard is like 3 months old. The show's 10. What's the scorecard have to do with me, with you being a Hall of Famer? You ain't no Hall of Famer. Remember, it's a vote of 1 over here. Only Hall of Famers get to vote on Hall of Famers.
I don't know how he came up with that.
Because I'm the Hall of Famer. Because I'm the Hall of Famer.
That's not
I make the rules.
Hall of Famers don't make rules.
They don't.
On this show, they do.
Says who?
Says the Hall of Famer.
Yeah, fuck you. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Who watched the pre-show?
I tried, but there was an issue with the stream on YouTube, actually. Like, the generic one. So even trying to find a illegal stream, I only caught like the last 5 minutes of it, so I couldn't really like comment much on it.
That was the digital media title, right?
Yeah.
All right, show opens with the Ultimate X match for the X Division Championship. Ace Austin defends against Trey Miguel, Mike Bailey, Alex Zane, Andrew Everett, which was a replacement for
Jack Evans,
who nearly died,
right?
and Kenny King. Match with 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So TJR Wrestling is now covering Impact, but it's a new person. It's not John Canton. It's
Mike
Kristen Thompson. It was our first article. They gave this match 3 stars.
I mean, fuck your star ratings. First off, I always like to throw that in or try to once a show. This was a fucking deadly little opener and perfect for the whole theme of this being the 20 years of Impact. How could you not open with the Ultimate X match?
Right? I gave it 3 and 3/4. It was good.
3 and 3/4.
It was great. The match was a spot fest, obviously, because that's what it was intended to be. They didn't use the ropes on top that much, but again, it was only a 10-minute match, so it's not really a shock. That knee spot that Bailey did took a little too long to set up, but other than that, I thought it was great, and I honestly thought the wrong kid died.
How dare you?
As much as Mike Bailey absolutely deserves it, I kind of wished Ace Austin would have retained.
Yeah. Especially after joining the Bullet Club, too.
Yeah,
like, I just assumed.
Yeah.
We go up and up and up here.
I fucking hate you. I hate you so much. All right, Sleazy, what'd you think? Did you actually watch it? You seriously didn't watch it?
I legitimately only watched 3 matches of the entire card because, unfortunately...
Oh, that's right. You're packing.
I'm fucking moving here, folks.
You're fudge packing. That's right.
So I've only watched 3 matches.
Which were?
Yeah, so we can
Queen of the Mountain, obviously.
Okay.
I watched the main event.
Okay.
And I watched the women's
So
tag
you lost
title.
the last 3. Wait, the what?
The women's tag title.
Oh, you mean you watched the last 2 matches in the second match?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Well, I wanted to see the 2 major women's titles.
Okay. Of course. So Knockouts Tag Team Championship. The Influence defends against Rosemary and Taya Valkyrie. 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Kristen gave this 3 stars. Another 3-star match.
I thought it was okay.
I feel like Mrs. gave this 3 stars. She'll be fine.
I mean, it was okay. It was 2.5 stars in my opinion. I think that once again, the wrong kid died here. I really believe the Influence was doing a great job with the tag titles, and I think I don't understand the Taya pairing as much, but I guess it works. But yeah, it was nothing to write home about.
So, I mean, to understand the Taya pairing kind of goes back to, and it's not I'm angry at you for not watching the product, because this has been before Taya left. So like they had that connection and friendship Ty and Rosemary did before that Ty left, right? So that part of it makes sense.
Yeah,
it's not just
it's not the fact that it's a random pairing. It's the fact that I feel like, I hate saying it this way because it sounds so derogatory, but what is Taya Valkyrie slumming it in the tag division? You know what I mean?
I mean, she's running as a AAA Reign of the Reign as champion. Like, it's not like, and I hate to say this because I sound like a Ryan, but like, who gives a fuck about women's tag team titles?
Right?
The best women's tag team titles going right now is the NXT ones. They've had a story and everything about it.
And I feel like that the tag titles could do a lot of benefit here, the Knockouts tag titles. But I also believe that there's a lot of people in that realm right now that could benefit more than Taya. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'm thinking she's there to probably elevate a little bit, but disagree with the star rating. I gave it 3 stars also. Thought it was a good match, but totally agree with you that the wrong kids died because the Influence definitely should have won. Those double spears when both the Influence knocked heads.
Yeah, goddamn.
Madison Rayne legit got hurt because she is now, spoiler, because I looked up spoilers for Impact, out of against all odds. So, yeah. Because it looked like she got hurt bad, like a concussion. So,
like, not silly.
So, yeah. But that was a good match. In between, I don't know the orders, but let's talk about this now. In between, they had like little special stuff. Like they had Sting do a pre-tape. They
cool.
did a tribute to Don West and Mike Tenay.
Which was really nice.
AJ Styles actually did a pre-tape. And that was great that WWE let him do that. And he even thanked WWE at the end of it. There's like, was there one more? There was one more, wasn't it? I think I'm missing something.
Angle, Sting.
Angle.
Yeah.
Angle. Yep. Angle did a pre-tape. I'm surprised Jeff Jarrett wasn't on the show.
No, fuck him. He's an executive now. He's working his way up the WWE ladder chain.
But anyway, I just want to get that out of the way with it. It was nice, and I'll actually come back to those at the end when we talk about our final thoughts. Monsters Ball match, Moose.
iPhone.
Thank you. Versus Sami Callihan. 16 minutes. Kristen gave it 3.5. Underrated piece of shit.
Yeah, misses.
This was great. Actually, I put this as awesome. Moose took so many sick bumps that he took the majority of those fucking bumps. Like, it was insane. And I gave this 4.25. Absolutely fucking fantastic. That Ryan, that power bomb on the trash can. Sleazy didn't see it.
No, I saw the gif of that.
Okay.
That was nasty.
It was funny. The beginning part of the match was kind of like a comedy match. Like Moose did a spear into a trash can. He stole a hot dog from a fan and got ketchup and mustard all over himself. It was great. But I just thought it was absolutely well done. Again, I'm not a really big hardcore match guy, and they probably took unnecessary bumps, but this one was well done. Ryan.
Oh, yeah. And very, very close to the main event. I thought this was match of the night. The only reason the main event to me was close to match of the night was because of all the being an Impact fan and all the throwbacks and little things.
We'll get to that. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I thought this was match of the night. This is great. Right kid died.
Yep.
Sammy deserved to win. Moose kicking out of that power bomb at one, going, "Oh fuck!" And then next thing you know, sorry. Right. Like everything about this is cool. They've had their story, even though the story got cut off, they still got able to continue it.
And I guess it's continuing at against all odds. So, Impact. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
Because I haven't said that in a while. Impact Tag Team Championship. The Briscoes defends against the Good Brothers. 10 minutes. Kristen gave this 3.5
On the dot,
stars.
too, by the way.
Yep. Ryan.
Match was really good. I figured it was what I expected it to be, and I enjoyed both tag teams and their tag team connection.
Was it scissoring?
Oh yeah,
it's scissor.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody loves the Acclaimed. First off,
no.
Wow.
I was surprised by the winners, but my shock for the surprise of the winners completely kind of faded away when America's Most Wanted came out.
Right.
It brought me again. This I don't want to say it was the best Impact pay-per-view of the year, because it might not be, but to me it is, because of everything that this show encompassed. Everything about it was another Impact show that was like, to me, banger, banger, okay, banger, banger. Like,
I'll get to it at the end. 3 3/4. This was way better than I thought it would be. To be honest, I thought this match would suck, because the Good Brothers, I think, are very overrated.
They're Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe, lazy.
But this,
I mean, you're not wrong there.
but this was very, very good. And I don't know. I just thought they gave the titles to the Briscoes just to say they won the titles, and they were going to drop it back to the Good Brothers. That's why I picked the Good Brothers to win. Just to have the Briscoes to say they won it, and then they're going to lose it. Like,
so they could be the Team 3D of this generation.
Essentially. Okay. So, Impact Originals versus Honor No More. Yeah, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Frankie Kazarian, Nick Aldis, and
who is it?
Davey Richards.
Who? What?
Versus Eddie Edwards, Matt Taven, PCO, Mike Bennett, and Vincent. 18 minutes and 45 seconds. Kristen gave us 3 3/4. But
Ryan.
hold on. I forgot to say it. Yo, dog, I heard you like tag team matches.
I do.
Okay.
And this was another one. Whatever it is with Honor No More, I like the boys anyways. I think Mike Bennett got a raw deal because he's 5 foot fuck off. And had he actually be the size of a real boy, not a Smurf, he'd still be in WWE doing stuff.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
See?
Literally, the only reason why they signed Mike Bennett
Maria
was because Maria came with it.
I said it to my buddy Faraday that does the scorecards with us. And that was my exact comment. I was like, why the fuck is Mike Bennett not where he's to? Why didn't he stay in WWE? And then he said, look at him stood next to Taven. Look how tiny he is. That's why.
Yeah,
that's fair.
It was your typical Impact tag team clusterfuckery, but it was great.
They always are.
Understood, and having Earl Hebner do that, because of Dave Hebner, having Tracy Brooks come in, another Impact nostalgia moment, and I understood 20-year anniversary, Impact Originals had to win, but I thought the wrong kids died. I understand it's a 20th anniversary show. They wanted the fans to go home happy, but I just think for the future, the wrong kids died. It was a feel-good moment. It was great, but wrong kids died.
Yeah, fact. 100%.
Queen of the Mountain match for the Knockouts Championship. Tasha Steelz defends against Deonna Purrazzo, Jordan Grace, Mia Yim, and Chelsea Green. 18 minutes, 15 seconds. Kristen gave us 3 3/4. Oh, Ryan wants to go first, I guess.
Is that our girl, Tasha Steelz, in the fucking last match before the main event again? It's like, that's her fucking spot in life.
Yep.
In the dead spot.
Well, she doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
I really thought she was going to win.
Me too.
Me 3.
Because first Ultimate X women's winner.
Yep.
Won the championship. Why not have her to put her over, being the first Queen of the Mountain? It made sense to me. But
the only person that shouldn't have won that match, to me, was Mia Yim. But if I would have had Mia Yim at any of it, Mia Yim would have been the final two. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anybody else could have won that match. It would have been fine and okay. It's just weird that we've shit on Tasha Steelz so much over the past couple of months on her Impact title reign. And now that it's over, I'm just like, well, that was a thing that happened.
I liked her. She didn't have banger matches. She had good matches, but they weren't great or nothing. But
no, that's fair.
Why was this match good?
Because it was unexpectedly good.
Yeah,
Right,
I tried a couple of botches and wondering if Chelsea Green was going to break a wrist every time she fell.
Yeah. Well, that was a big part of it. The other part of it was the fact that so many risks happened in this match. I mean, just in general. And while the refereeing wasn't the best, I'll say that, I loved it. I really loved it. I thought it was a great way to pay homage to the match while having a different spin on it, with it being the women versus the men. And Jordynne Grace winning, great option. She can definitely hang with anyone in the division without a problem. And she's a good, I don't want to say Kong-esque, but definitely one of the physically dominating women of the division. So it actually makes a lot of sense to put the title on her and have her have banger matches with Deonna or banger matches with even Chelsea or anybody in that match or anybody on the roster for that matter. So,
you're right. She's not Kong-esque. She's a million times better.
Well, yeah, but in terms of body type,
I understand.
style,
I just got to get the dig in.
You just got to get the dig in with fucking karma.
We're not going to talk about Deonna Purrazzo saving Chelsea Green's life on that.
Oh, fuck her.
Like, she was going to go.
No. That was their own fault for not doing 4 tables in a spot that is built for fucking 4 tables.
Yeah, it really is. There's a reason why you do 4 tables on a spot like that.
Chelsea Green was going to go face first until Deonna turned her sideways midair.
Yes.
Yeah, same stupid breath, same style of spot. Me and Buddy fell from the ring apron to the floor through 1 table. We should have had 2 side by side. Didn't. Dumb. As we're falling, I realize what's about to happen. I reach out to grab Buddy and straighten us up so we both hit the table at the same time. Negatory, that's why I broke my rib. Fuck that other guy.
Yeah. Fuck that other guy. That is the entire point of doing 4 tables. Fuck that guy.
Okay, so main event.
The sentimental.
Oh wait. We didn't talk about Dixie Carter showing up.
Oh yeah, during the Honor No More match, right?
Yeah. And who did she announce again?
Hey, who did she announce?
I don't know. Maybe it was
unannounced talent.
Unannounced talent.
Okay, Impact World Championship. Josh Alexander defends against Eric Young. 18 minutes, 50 seconds. Chris gave us 3.5.
The fuck out of here.
Underrating piece of shit. I'm going first. All right. The callback to all the TNA stuff in the past was great, and it didn't feel forced. It didn't feel like they were doing it just to do it. They did it with a purpose. I absolutely loved this match, except for the finish. Because 1, I know Sleazy's going to shit on it. But 2, fuck your finish. I'm kicking out your finish. I'm going to pin you with mine. 4 3/4 stars.
Is that what your issue? Was that just...
That was my issue. That was my only issue.
Wow.
4 3/4, absolutely fucking phenomenal. Easily Eric Young's best match he's ever had. Josh Alexander proves once again why he's fucking awesome. This was fucking great. Absolutely fantastic.
There's not much more I can add to that, other than the fact mine was 4.5 stars.
Give it the full 5 fucking stars, dickhead.
I'm not going to give the full 5 stars because of...
I know why.
Exactly the reason
he exposed the wood.
God fucking damn it. Hey, son of a bitch. Seriously. What the fuck are we doing here? But it does make sense a little bit because it happened multiple times in the past. But still gonna fucking shit on it because every single time it happens, it makes everything before it. Oh, it wasn't as bad, but now it's real because it's the boards. Fuck you. That being said, one of the things that I heard a lot coming up to this match was, why are they putting Eric Young in the main event? He can't go anymore. Fuck, he can't. Who the fuck's up?
Canadian versus Canadian main event. Money.
Always money. Josh Alexander once again proves that he is the future of Impact.
Which kind of is good for us as fans, but bad for him as Impact.
Yeah. The man deserves every title in the world. The man deserves every option to go wherever the fuck he wants. He is phenomenal in the ring and really good dude outside of it too. So to see somebody like him get a showcase match like this at the main event of a very, very well booked, well put together, and most importantly, nostalgic pay-per-view, phenomenal. And I can only hope for more great things for him.
Okay, Ryan, match.
I want to throw this up with Cody and Seth Hell in a Cell as like of all the other. And I know every time like a new match comes up like this, it's like, oh, it's only because it's fresh in your mind. But like I get those two matches will be the fresh in my mind as right now. I still think Cody and Seth tops it. But anybody that picked that match is say match of the year, regardless of the little idiocracies that they didn't like about the finish. But I can't fault them. If I'm saying Seth and Cody was, and then you look at this, I don't know why I'm letting the nostalgia part judge me, because I think that's why I think it's so good, because all the nostalgia stuff that happened. But
Dude, I feel the same way.
Like everything, the hockey stick with the Canadian. Oh, gimme.
And I liked how Scott D'Amore came down during the Honor No More match too.
Yeah.
With the Canadian flag, and it stayed at ringside. It wasn't like so it was forced. Now they did when he pulled up one of the aprons to take it off. I saw the guitar. I'm like, Jeff Jarrett's coming down. Yes, he's gonna hit Eric Young. And then I'm like, Young hit Alexander with a guitar, but like you knew there was gonna be a guitar spot coming. But
oh my god.
But it was great. And again, I gave this a quarter star less than Seth and Cody. I may still make this match of the year just because of that nostalgia part of it. As far as the show goes, you said this may not be the Impact pay-per-view of the year. This is the best pay-per-view they ever put on. Ever.
But that goes back to more, I think the nostalgia is what like
this is how you do a nostalgic pay-per-view. It hit the feels. Every match was 3 stars or over. Every match I thought delivered. Even the bigger matches delivered. There was nothing bad on this show. Nothing. Even having Goldilocks as a backstage interview. Scott Hudson coming back looking all fat. But it still was Scott Hudson. It felt big. So the whole pay-per-view just felt like a big deal. They made it a big deal, and everything was absolutely fantastic.
That's like pay-per-view of the year talk coming out of you.
It is. And right now, it is. I know Mania's up there, but like, God, it's just fucking, I loved it every second.
I can't speak for Sleazy, but I feel like I can speak for myself and you as Impact fans. Holy fuck.
Yes. This show right here, and I will say it, and I don't care if I get back at me, bros, is better than any AEW show they've ever put on. At me. Do not care.
You can at him at let me move over here.
TWS Fatman.
Let me move out of the way.
Right there.
Fatman.
TWS Fatman.
Bring it. I don't care.
Uh,
It's going to be fucking March. You haven't seen the show. Calling me stupid. Watch the show. This show is better than any, except maybe the first Double or Nothing. This is better than any.
Okay, so I'm going to
ever put on.
I'm going to say this. One of the reasons why we're talking about Impact as of late is because they've gotten a humongous leap in terms of quality of product here.
We used to just cover their pay-per-views.
Right.
Now we're just talking about them weekly. Like their special events, which is, by the way, happening in 2 weeks. Another one. Jesus Christ. Which we won't
But you can say Jesus Christ all you want, but it's the brilliancy of the YouTube side and the Impact Plus side.
Yes,
like,
especially it's a day before Money in the Bank. So I get it. It's just like, just they're banging out shows. They're not skipping a beat. Their weeklies are so good.
Their TV every 2,
it's just amazing.
I can't say enough that the Cesaro Award goes to Impact.
And we were joking about the first time. I'm about ready to agree with them. It is AEW is up and down. They have good matches. They have matches. They have good shows. They have shows. Impact, well, they have some bad segments and some okay matches, but they're consistently good shows. You can't say that even about Raw or SmackDown.
Can confirm.
You can.
I can say this, that I will be going back to watch this show once I get a spare 5 minutes of
so in September.
Peace. Yeah, probably not till September. But I think that we have become ambassadors to Impact because of the fact that they've done such a good job, and they've done a great service of doing what they're doing with their rosters and doing what they're doing with their booking. And what's that?
Underrated roster, mind you.
Yes, 100%. Yes. It feels like that. In some cases, they're the castaways from AEW and WWE, but the reality is they've got a phenomenal roster under there. So they're not just making chicken salad from chicken shit, but they've got real talent there. So to be able to say, yes, they're coming up, but they're really doing some great things there. And you guys really should be looking out for them. As for the fact that it was the most nostalgic show I've ever seen, I'm going to hold judgment until I see the entire show, but I have a hard time believing that it's going to be more nostalgic, at least to me, than One Night Stand 2005.
Mark.
Buddy, I'm telling you right now, and I'm a fan of both, and I like both. Sleazy, the atmosphere and the stuff that happened in One Night Stand 2005 was the Impact atmosphere and how everything came across during that show.
Yeah.
And I would love to see it. And like I said, when I get a chance, I will absolutely. This will be one of the few times where I'm like, I didn't watch it. I can wait. No, I will definitely go back and watch this.
All right. We're going to take a break.
Yes, we'll see you back after this. And we're back. Isn't that fun? I love doing that.
Ryan has to clean the cum off his face from all the Impact splooshing we just did.
Yeah, right? Somebody get a squeegee.
All right, so news and rumors. Nothing big happened this week.
Nothing big happened.
We could just skip. We could just go right to the outro, right?
Right.
Nothing big happened.
See you next week. Peace. Fuck Dave Meltzer. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What happened? Oh, speaking of Dave Meltzer, fucking Dave Meltzer.
Okay, let's get into a fucking
piece of garbage.
That's okay. Yeah. So we obviously got to talk about
something that already happened. That was common fucking knowledge, and now it's knowledge again. Like,
okay, so yes, so
fuck
So literally, Sleazy and I, the day after it broke, I went up there and I grabbed some stuff from Sleazy because he's moving and he's a good friend. Luckily he's giving me some stuff. So, and I said, So Vince McMahon, we both at the same time pretty much said, like, this is common knowledge of this. So apparently he paid $3 million to cover up an affair. I call bullshit.
I wouldn't call bullshit. If I had Vince McMahon money, I'd pay $3 million to cover up an affair.
He pays less for WCW.
Yes, but here's the thing. Is it an affair if you're legally separated from your wife? So it's not an affair.
No.
Okay.
It all depends on if the separation was actual full divorce. You know what I mean?
And then Vince and Linda.
Separated is different than divorce. See,
it is. But if they're separated, it doesn't. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Vince and Linda being separated is the worst kept secret in wrestling. So
the reason why he paid $3 million wasn't the fact that he was hiding the affair, quote unquote.
It's because he was sharing over Johnny Ace and the rest of the boys.
It's not even that. It's the fact that he's sleeping with a subordinate. That's the problem.
Yes.
That's the big problem. And from a public company perspective, that's why he paid the hush money.
And the whole thing about him, the email that somehow got leaked, if it's real, as I'm using air quotes.
Wow, that's a lot of air quotes.
They passed her around to Johnny Ace like a toy, which is what I mentioned too in the beginning. Sleazy and I were all like, do we think that maybe she also had an affair with Johnny Ace? Probably. But was it passed around like a toy?
They're Eiffel towering her on top of Vince's desk.
So here's the thing. I
Can you
guarantee
imagine booking the 91 Rumble doing that?
Wow. 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 So anyway,
leave it to Ryan to pop us both.
I wouldn't say. I guarantee you, she probably had an affair with Johnny Ace after Vince, or with Vince after Johnny Ace, and one of the boys said, "Oh, she's getting passed around like a toy."
Yeah,
and then that was probably, and then all of a sudden, that's what it came out as. So now he's getting investigated by 5 different law firms about something about shareholder.
Yeah, because he paid $3 million, he put a black eye on the company and made the stock go down, and that's why he's being investigated right now. Because once again, it's a public company.
Bruce Pritchard was named interim senior vice president of talent relations. So what I'm really thinking is that AEW used
the other piece too.
Hold on. AEW used Stephanie McMahon was named interim CEO and chairwoman. What I'm thinking is WWE saw that AEW was using the term interim, and they're like, hold my beer. It's a word, bro. Oh, by the way, SmackDown rating came in. Popped a rating, of course. And it wasn't just Vince started the show.
Mm-hmm.
The ratings climbed. So they can't say that Vince popped the rating when the ratings got higher.
No.
Raw ratings probably going to be higher too.
I disagree with that. No. Here's why I disagree with that. Is that once you get people to tune in, they usually don't just turn off afterwards.
Right. No, I'm just saying,
especially if they're fans of wrestling.
Right. I'm just saying people didn't tune in just to see Vince's statement and then leave, is what I'm saying.
Right. So,
Vince was also on Raw. It pretty much just says John Cena showing up next week, deuces, and that was it. Like, that's pretty much all he said.
Not just to fuck with fans now.
Yes, he is, and it's fucking awesome. And people are like, "Oh, how do these fucking marks cheer for Vince?" Because he literally did nothing wrong. What are you talking about? Just don't. Okay, now talk about fucking Dave Meltzer.
So,
but by the way, fuck Dave Meltzer. But go ahead.
Thank you. So, because CNN is such a reputable news organization.
I thought they were until this.
They weren't. They weren't for a while. They have no news organization's been all that reputable anymore because there's so many opinion-based reporters now.
Thank you, Trump.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But it's been going on a lot longer than that. It's just the Trump thing made it a lot more.
Ryan left.
I don't know why Ryan left. He's like,
because
he's like,
I talked about Impact. Fuck off.
Yeah, really. But I think one of the worst things that you could ever do when you think, I should bring a subject matter expert in and talk about this potential situation. Should I talk to a former WWE guy? Nah. Should I talk to somebody who's currently on the roster? Nah. Should I talk to probably somebody big that knows about professional wrestling that would be independent? Nah. Let's talk to the fucking worst journalist in the history of professional wrestling, Dave Meltzer, for 10 minutes to talk about absolutely nothing. Literally, he got on there and just said a bunch of nothing and then left.
Well, he also works for AEW, so that's a conflict of interest to begin with. So, fuck.
I mean, yeah.
It was just, I didn't see the interview, but when you told me about it, I'm like, wow, that's fucking stupid. Yeah, so, and people are going to call us Fed shills. At us, bros. If you actually...
Where am I a Fed shill?
I know.
Fucking, I'm over here jacking to a corner to Chikara.
Fuck you.
Right?
You always got to bring Chikara up once a show.
At least what?
Just to get my fucking blood pressure high.
Contractually obligated, I might add. Even though Quack is a fucking piece of shit.
Wow. Live on Twitch. Okay.
I don't give a shit. At me, bro.
Okay. So, yeah. Meltzer's connecting dots A to 7.
Yeah.
To Jupiter. And
we're going with a dollar sign in front of
it. And we're actually connecting A to B to C to D to E.
Does that make us better journalists?
We've been better journalists than Meltzer before we even started the show.
Yeah, but we're not journalists, damn it.
Ryan's not on the show, so yes, we can say that we're not journalists. Okay. So superstar Billy Graham, he had some affection in a few of his toes, and he had to get them partially amputated.
I choppy your toey. Probably diabetic. Sounds like.
Let's see. Doesn't say, but probably.
I would know it's a potential future of mine if I don't get my diabetes under control.
My blood sugar was 95 this morning.
Mine's staying down pretty well.
So let's talk about Sonny.
Oh, I haven't heard anything about Sonny. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain real quick. Usually when we talk about news and rumors, we have a good idea of what we're going to talk about. What the fuck happened with Sonny?
Okay, so according to Mike Johnson, Sonny's attorney, Stephen DeLucci, submitted a motion on June 16th asking the court for permission to withdraw as her legal counsel, citing an impasse has been reached in the handling of the case, making it possible for the client attorney to continue to work cooperatively on the case. The client has not complied with the terms of the employment agreement with the attorney. She has OnlyFans. The client will not be prejudiced, and the undersigned is prohibited to withdraw. I don't know what the hell that means at the end, but
so he's
apparently she's lying to him and he knows it. Is what I'm getting at.
That could be one reason. There could be a bunch of others, like she's spitting on him. I mean, there's multiple different reasons for that. The last piece is just to make sure that just because I'm leaving the case doesn't mean that she's guilty or anything.
Gotcha.
And then it's common legal jargon, so to speak.
Legalese.
Yeah. That's just to keep everyone on the up and up, so to speak. That's news to me, and that's fucking hilarious. And I'll be interested to see who she picks up as a lawyer then. So
Probably some guy that's moving down to. She does live in New Jersey. Someone is moving to New Jersey.
Sleazy's got to get his new law degree. Yes.
So, two former WWE referees and backstage officials have passed away. Dave Hebner and Tim White.
That's sad, and it was like back to back almost, right? It was
I think it was like a
Saturday,
day or two
Sunday.
apart. Yeah. Tim White I did meet once in passing, so he was super friendly, had time to talk, so it was that's sad to hear. I'm not going to mention that because we tape this on. Well, since we're live on Twitch, I will. Danielson to announce his Forbidden Door status on Impact Wednesday. I think it's a work.
You think it's a work?
I think it's a work.
I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a work, but they weren't 100% sure.
Right. I just hope it's nothing to do with the brain.
I don't think it is.
Randy Orton is out for the rest of the year, or maybe even longer, due to back issues. He's been lingering back and neck issues. He's been trying to go to physical therapy. I think it's just caught up with him.
Do you think this is the end of Orton?
That's what the article I read pretty much was implying to. I don't think so, because even his dad's like, he'll be back. So
I wouldn't be upset at him taking a part-time role and doing a lot of the stuff that's similar to Lesnar, Reigns, or
oh yeah, but okay, so and then it's also talking about Lesnar coming back on SmackDown and people bitching and complaining he's facing Reigns again at SummerSlam, but yet his segment was the highest rated segment on SmackDown. That's why he's back. He's a draw.
He's a draw, and they needed somebody to step forward.
Exactly. Like,
I don't have a problem with it.
I don't either. Yes. Am I tired of seeing it? Yeah. It's a last man standing match, so it's a match I haven't done before. I'm not really looking forward to it, but I think it has potential. But
I just hope that it ends with Lesnar being duct taped to the ring.
Of course, because you love that.
I love that shit. Are you serious, bro? Duct tape? You six that low?
Tony 2x Devlin, which we reported last week, got released due to a policy issue. It came out that he failed a drug test.
That's
now,
weird.
They didn't say for what, but that's why he got fired.
That's really weird.
So
because they don't have a no tolerance policy.
It must be for something bad then.
Cocaine? I mean,
probably.
LSD?
Ric Flair's last match was moved from where actually Slammiversary was to a bigger arena, the Nashville Municipal Auditorium, due to high ticket demand.
Yeah, because everyone wants to see Ric Flair die in the ring.
You made the joke before I did.
I mean,
so to prove
the joke writes itself. Let's be honest.
So
here.
to prove that Sasha Banks is out for the work, she just had eye surgery, so that's why. That's why.
That's your work statement.
It's not, but I do have another thing. Was Sasha Banks was reportedly released by WWE, yet WWE has not commented or confirmed that. So it was some mark on the internet, and then WrestleVolts confirming the marks that she's got released. My source for the WWE say yes, she did get released. So the fan was right. How the fan know?
My favorite thing about this, when this was reported, I heard the following things. She just got released. She'd been released for months, and she isn't released.
Which means no one fucking knows.
Exactly. That's it.
That's it. Paper toss.
There's one minor thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. It was something funny and stupid.
Oh, you looked in the mirror?
Ah!
Ha ha!
As you guys probably know, we'll just go right into the plugs. If I remember it, I'll stop and go back. Obviously, as we kind of alluded to, we are now on Twitch. We're live streaming this every Tuesday night from 6-ish till about 7:30.
Ish.
Very ish, depending on who shows up. If some people show up and not others, we'll just shoot the shit until the actual taping begins. But this is a trial run. We're going to try this for a few weeks, see how it goes. If you guys enjoy this live version of the wrestling show, let us know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. Let us know on our social media, because we really want to know. We want to see what you guys are interested in doing. This is where I just say, Chip, put yourself over, but he's not here this week, unfortunately.
Fuck Chip.
So fuck Chip. Fuck Ryan for leaving, but check out r/the wrestling show on Reddit. Find his high as fuck ass on Reddit there. I'm at TWS Sleazy.
TWS Fatman.
And the show is at Sleazy Fatman on Twitter and on Instagram. We are on TikTok at The Wrestling Show. You can also find... What's...
Speaking of OnlyFans.
Oh, yes. So thank you for telling me. So as a bit, we've been talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to put shit on OnlyFans, blah, 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 blah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an OnlyFans.
We do.
This is not a...
And now I gotta take pills because we do.
It's a shoot. You can find us at onlyfans.com/Sleazy and the Fat Man. Find us there. I don't know what kind of content we're going to put on there. Maybe some stuff that's even too hot for our show. I don't know. Maybe Ryan's tit, whatever.
Yeah. Look at these legs.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Goodness
yeah.
gracious. So subscribe to our OnlyFans. Thank you for bringing that up, because I forgot about it last week.
I know.
It was actually set up last week. That's pretty much it for the show. So it's thanks to Ryan and a fuck you to Chip. And as always, for Sleazy.
For the Fat Man.
This is The Wrestling Show. Thank you guys so much for listening. Peace.
Fuck Dave Meltzer. A hot dog's not a sandwich. A sub's not a sandwich. Fuck you, bitch. And watch Impact Wrestling. They are legit the best company going right now. Better than WWE. Better than AEW. Better than ROH. That's funny. And better than NWA. They're the best thing going today.
I'm a truth that you seem to run from. I'm an army of one. I'm a clip in your gun. I'm the pain in the game. The bloodshed in your name. When there's nothing to gain, I'm the world gone sad.
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.